Hi guys, alright, I'm not showing my face because I got a really awful sunburn and I look really bad and it's peeling and it's gross. But anyways, so today I decided I'm going to show you guys how to make my sweet and spicy pork that my husband absolutely loves. Alright, so here are the things you're going to need. You're going to need, let me move a little bit closer. Alright, you're going to need a knife, a cutting board, pork or chicken or really anything, a measuring cup, brown sugar. It could be light or dark. I've done it with both. I just so happen to have light brown sugar. Water, soy sauce, and hot chili sauce. You can find this like in the Asian section of Walmart. I love this stuff. Oh, and a saucepan. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is, I only used 4 pieces of pork because I'm only feeding 2 people, is going to cut these into strips and then squares. Sorry, my cat hit my tripod. And you're just going to do that with every piece of pork. You're just going to cut it into squares. He keeps playing with my tripod. Alright. So I'm going to finish cutting up the rest of these and then we'll get started on the next part. Okay, so my pork is cut up all nice and pretty. So now we're going to go to the next step. Remove our pan. And basically what it is it's a third of brown sugar. So 1/3 cup of brown sugar, which, hang on, I have right here. 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. So that goes into there. Then you do 1/3 of a cup of water. On top of that. And then for soy sauce, you do 1/4 of a cup. I don't really like soy sauce all too much, so I do a little less than 1/4 of a cup. My cat is attacking my tripod again. So I do a little bit less than 1/4. And you pour that in there. And then hot sauce. You don't measure it, it just depends on how spicy or not spicy you want it. So you do just a swirl of hot sauce. I like it really spicy, so I do a little bit more than most people would. Alright, and then we take a spatula and just kind of mix that together. Kind of mix it together. Alright, and then let's move to the stove. Now we're at the stove. I'm going to turn it on high. And what you want to do, just keep mixing that just a little bit, let the sugar dissolve, is let it come to it boiling in the middle. So yeah, so you just wait for it to boil. So I'm going to wait and I'll come back when it's boiling. Alright, so mine just started boiling. So I'm going to let it boil just a little bit longer. Just a few minutes. Alright, now what you do is you take your pork and you put it inside. spread it out a little bit. Now you want to constantly be mixing this because, well, when it's boiling and cooking, because there's sugar, it'll burn a lot faster if you just let it sit there. Like, you turn your back for 2 seconds and it'll be burnt. But you don't, when it's liquidy like this, you don't have to worry about it yet. But so just let it boil and just keep mixing it. Usually just let it sit for a minute, let it boil, and then mix, things like that. Alright, so just keep mixing it and letting it boil, and then when it starts to look how it's supposed to, I'll come back and show you guys what to do. By the way, the time right now is 4:03, so I'm going to time how long it takes to get to the point of it's starting to caramelize. So right now it's 4:03, so I'll be back. Okay, so I kind of got it where I want it to be. It's a little bit thicker. It's starting to coat the, I took it off the tripod because the cat kept playing with it, my camera. But it's a little bit thicker. The liquid is slowly boiling away, and it's starting to coat the pork. I turned it off of high, and I turned it down to 6. I'm also starting to cook rice. But, so just keep mixing this until most of the liquid is gone. I like to leave some of my liquid because I like mixing this with rice and it tastes really, really good. But until most of the liquid is gone, just keep mixing it, and then we'll come back and show you what's next. Okay, I have turned my heat off. As you can see, this is no longer really liquidy. It's more like caramely, kind of. I've turned my heat off, and it's just cooking on whatever heat is left over. I don't cook all of my liquid out because like I said before, I like mixing mine with my rice. And then I'll also make a side of peas and corn, and that is basically it. I'll take a video of like my dinner plate when I'm eating and whatever. But yeah, that's basically it, and you have really amazing sweet and spicy pork. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.